Hey guys, Sully here. So it's bright and early in the morning. It's nearly about 6 o'clock. I've just left camp. I'm heading to Narok now, so I'm heading home. I'm going to be there for a couple of days working on projects like vehicles and that. So this is going to be sort of like an introduction of what's in Narok. I think I'll actually make it all the way to Nairobi today. So yeah, it'll be good. This is the first time I'm leaving properly in a while. So it's actually going to be the first time a hot minute in Nairobi, at least driving to Nairobi. Yeah, so stay tuned. You'll get a chance to see a very different side of things. Let me know what you think of this side of this. Sorry, let me know what you think of this sort of content. So yeah, stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy. We have a beautiful sunrise to our right hand side as we're going through. So enjoy. So we're making good time. The sun's about to rise in front, and also the balloons are starting to take off. So let me throw you to the right. I can see a herd of buffaloes just over there in the foreground, and then the balloons in the background. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. Let me just stop quickly. But yeah, so you can see the balloons there just taking off. There's some buffaloes there as well. So yeah, so we're making good time. See the sun wanting to come up there. Actually, it's rising now. Okay, so this is sort of day 2 of me being in Narok. It's been crazy couple of days, a lot of things going on. Day before yesterday, came down, went straight to Nairobi on that morning. Right? Left here super early, left the Mara super early in the morning, got there, went straight to Nairobi. Yesterday sort of doing small jobs here and there, a bit of fencing work, so we sort of shift jobs whenever we leave the Mara with Sam and I. So Sam right now, he's in town, so he's gone with Dad. So they're going to go and run some errands. So I'm working on the vehicles today. So we're trying to do some prep work for the new fleet of vehicles coming to Omani. But yeah, so I thought that I would introduce you guys to the goats who stay behind. So these are the kids. So they sort of like hang out here during the day. The parents are out. So this is their open field to sort of do kid things. But yeah, so they are enjoying themselves. Enjoying some sun today. So here's one of the new girls. So she was born just about 3 weeks ago now. Actually, no, sorry. So she was born about 2 weeks ago. So she's one of the new ones. The other ones, they range from about a month to about a week. So we have some which are a week old, but they're not allowed out yet. They're still in the goat house, the goat pen. Okay, so yeah, so those are the goat kids. And on this side, we have 2 cows. Actually, no, we have a cow and a bull. Our cow is soon going to give birth. We're thinking about another month or so. So she's not far off calving. Our boy, well, he's going to Just be out. So he's going to stay out, so he's going to be a breeding bull. They're both currently unnamed. So the bull is very friendly, but she's not. She does not like attention at all, but he doesn't mind it at all. Yeah. So here he is, chewing his cud. Yeah, so he's a good boy. Just a brief introduction to the cows and the young goat kids that we have around. So in the evening is when the main herd will come. So they'll be here in the evening. So that's the mothers and the bucks and the sheep as well. So you'll notice that out of all those young ones, you only have one young sheep. So she's just sort of hanging out there. So now we're just waiting for the rest of the herd to come down. And once the herd is here, then we'll get a chance to introduce you to all the different characters we have. So we can get back to work over there. So I might just film a little bit for you guys, but my hands tend to get very oily very quickly. Smell me. Nazi. So we've just opened it up and you can see that it's got grass inside. So the last person who did maintenance on this vehicle has really messed it up. Just removed it. Yeah. Dry over to underneath. So you can see the grease has completely changed. But you can also see there's a lot of particles in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it better there. So all this is just a bunch of muck. But yeah, it's all dirty. I can feel sand inside here. Oh my god. I have no idea what's happened. You can even see the rollers in there. Completely finished. But yeah, so this is the thing that we wanted. We wanted the stub axle, but you can see the sand inside here. I don't know if you can see that. I think maybe the rear seal has blown at the back and the car must have been somewhere where it's very dirty. But you can see this is not what grease is supposed to look like. So this is like one of the issues that we're facing right now, is bumping into problems like this. So you see all this muck everywhere, all this muck and gunk, right? So it all needs to be cleaned properly. And then this is now what we're going to be sort of working on, re-putting these back into the vehicles, but everything needs to be replaced here. So, but you can also see here, so this is what we're mainly feeling for here. I don't know if you'll see there. So you see all that sort of like lines that you see across there. So that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be smooth. So yeah, so that's what we're currently working on. Next we're going to have to sort of remove all of this, all the bolts and everything, wash everything up, clean it, prep it for assembly. So this is what I've been doing for the last week or so. So let's get stuck back into it. So the main issue here that we face is that we have to right wrongs. So sort of like, you have a lot of people who have worked on these vehicles, but they've really messed it up and really shown it a hard time. So now we have to sort of come in and bring it back to how it's supposed to be, like from the factory. So everything that gets finished here is all done to factory. So all these bolts that you see here, so they're all going to be changed, and you get like wear issues like in here. You can see sort of that movement, the way the bolt sits in there. It's not supposed to have that. So we're doing that. We can also see this huge mess in here, welding, which we need to get onto and change. So we've installed guards at the front, so in case of hitting any stones or anything. And then also here we've got a crack here, a crack on the outside of this washer which they've put here, so we have to replace this, put a better one in. And so what we're doing is we have to bring it back to standard. So we have to get back from sort of like the rough use that it's been through, because these vehicles get through a lot of rough and tear, a lot of wear and tear, whilst they're running in the Mara. But also it's when people don't take care of them. So like Land Rovers need an extra bit of love than Land Cruisers, which is why they need a lot more maintenance. And so what we're doing now is, well, now bringing it back to standard. From standard, we have to do our modifications now to make them last longer. So we need to do chassis braces. We need to sort of like make them better than what they currently are. So that's what we're doing now. So you can see that the kingpin bearing has completely worn out until it's got like grooves here, and the whole thing is broken across there. So all the particles that Moa and I were seeing were from here. So even the piece of bearing that we found earlier was from here. As you can see, it's all broken everywhere. Yes. Why you keep dropping it? Wait. So we had some watermelon that we just ate. Hey. She's trying to bite me now. But yeah. So like I said, the bull is a bit friendly. He's just wanting to know what's going on. Okay. Hey. There you go. Big attack. There you go. Okay. Okay, it's finished. Okay, it's finished. She doesn't believe me. She's like, you have something. Okay, come on. Okay, what is it? I know you like watermelon, but it's not an everyday treat. Somebody's got his cone of shame. Is he doing something now? Okay. Everyone just calm down, man. There's nothing there. Okay. You guys left pieces here, come. Yeah. I have nothing else. What is it? So, she never wants to be any of our friends. Like, she doesn't allow us to come close to her. She doesn't allow us to pretty much do anything near her, right? But then when it comes to time of like watermelons, then she's like, oh, I'm your best friend. And he doesn't want anything to do with us right now, because he just wants his watermelons. Okay. And he will push us over. Okay. So we're lucky he's still a young boy. He's not a big boy yet. He's going to grow maybe double the size of what he is. So he's going to be a super big boy. So when he gets that big is now where we'll start having a lot of problems with him. But yeah, so she is never your friend unless you have watermelons. Apart from that, then she's like, no. Okay, so that's us feeding them. And he doesn't want to let us be. He just wants to keep following us. We've got nothing. I feel like I'm being mugged. No. Piss off. No. Hey. Behave yourself. Oi. He's having a temper tantrum because he's not getting what he wants. Now it's about 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm gonna have a seat so then there's not much wind down here. So it's about 5 o'clock now. At about 5:30 is when the herd of goats will come down. So we'll be waiting for them. But meanwhile, we're gonna sit here and harass the cows for a bit. Or get harassed by the cows. So like I said, it feels like we're getting mugged. Yeah, so like I said, she's heavily pregnant. So she is very close to giving birth. Very close, being about a month or two away. So she's close. And he is turning into a big fellow. So a little bit about my cows. So she, okay, calm down. I'm just having a seat, don't kick me. So she is a half Zebu Sahiwal cross. So that's where she gets sort of her red color and a lot of her traits from, is the Sahiwal side. And he is a pure Sahiwal. He's looking a little bit lanky at the moment. So we've had them for about 6 months. And he's pretty much doubled in weight since he came. So he's a big boy. I'm just keeping an eye on her. But he's also very interested in what I'm doing. He's a beautiful boy. Hey, 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 hey. So those of you not familiar with cattle, so what they have is, he's got something very interesting. When you look at, every time I touch his skin, it sort of rumbles a little bit. Well, now he's not doing it, but it's really annoying. Can you see that? Do you see that? So what that does is it helps keep the flies away, right? And his skin usually has this very oily texture to it, very dusty, oily texture. So that helps him with the flies and parasites. And then he has this hump, which is going to grow very big. So that's where he stores a lot of his extra energy. So when it gets drier. So Sahiwal cattle are adapted to these dry environments, and they're also very good for two things, meat and milk. So the boys are very good for meat, and the girls are very good for milk. So these two are pets. So he's like a pet because, well, being my first cow, so he's my first cow. Sorry, my first bull, and she's my first cow. You can see they're watching so intently because the grass is being brought for them. Yeah, we're adorable. They really love the grass. There. Coming.
Look at this big one also.
Okay, so as you just saw, the goats are finally back. So this was the first buck I ever got. He's sire of many of the members of the herd. So he's super friendly. So he hangs out following me all the time whenever he comes back home. But yeah, so you have the rest of the herd here now. So it's the girls and so it's, sorry, he's looking for me. The herd is a breeding herd that we have, so it's mainly the girls. They do have 2 breeding bucks with them now, so the breeding bucks will service them boys have been a little bit under the weather for some time now, so they're just recovering from that now. So we've not bred the girls yet so far, but yeah. So here we have the whole herd. They span from all the way up there, near where the cows are. They come all the way into here. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the video in the comment sections below. And yeah, so like I said, different sort of content. It's my first one, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but as I get used to them, the better they'll become. So it's bye from Morty and the rest of the herd. So she's just watching Morty, seeing what Morty's getting up to as he's trying to fit through the fence. Morty, hey, Morty, come back. Come back. Hey, Morty, come here. So Morty enjoys following the rest of the herd. He's scared of her because she's a very protective mom. So Morty doesn't like that. The corner of shame is not really helping him. Morty, this way. This way. Hey, Morty, this way. Come on, let's go. Home, Mom, Morty, let's go. Let's go home. Yeah, so I have to take him home now. So, like I said, I do hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.